Greetings, everyone. This is me again, Zara Pisak. Oh, it's like terrorizing since year 2000 or 1999, May, from Yahoo chat internet to Desi chat. Anand Karan looking in, seeing Didi. We have a river, then correcting himself. And I looked at my calendar. The calendar I had hung on the wall. It had a lake, not a river, of up north Pakistan. And then the next time in the evening, he corrects himself, desychat.com. Uh, Moin Abbasi introduced me to, who was in Holborn College with me in London, a Pakistani. And then his father died uh, because of a mysterious disease. So God knows what was happening. We were terrorized in our homes. I mean, uh, Moin Abbasi was not terrorized, but like me and my family, and me a lot. So recently, thank you. This I checked Elena, right? Ali's channel. There, Arya Samaj, terrorism, genocide against Muslims. So this is now recent. Oh God, let me see, Elena. I mean, they could have saved my life here 2 days ago. I'm not going to name the shop because I don't get, they would say, but I have one bottle saved. And if they can take it for the test in the lab. Some funny thing again, like on innocent people, my Pakistani cousins, this sister, siblings, शक देते हैं शक शकम शक इस ये कर रहा है तुम्हारा फादर कर रहा है और ऐसा शक देते हैं कि बिलीफ में दिमाग को ऐसा लेके जाते हैं तो पहले तो मैं ये दिखाऊंगी कि रिसेंटली क्या है फिर एक सुपारी बनती है यहाँ दुबई में इंडियन शॉप है जो बनाते हैं यहाँ इंडिया से नहीं आती है तो वो जो मेरा ग्रैंडफादर लाता था इंडिया से पाकिस्तान कराची वो हम उनको कखों की सुपारी बोलते थे लाइक स्ट्रॉ स्ट्रॉ बहुत टेस्टी होती थी तो मुझे यहाँ मिली लेकिन उस शॉप में वो टेस्ट नहीं आता है बिकॉज वो अपना बनाते हैं स्पेशल so I've been a regular customer of that shop and recently 2 days ago they stopped me from having the supari in the bottles and I've been a regular customer did I say this yeah so हो सकता है कि कुछ ऐसा मैंने एक वीडियो देखा था यूट्यूब पे कि एक वाइफ को उनका हस्बैंड पॉइजन दे रहा था लेकिन वो टेस्टलेस पॉइजन है वो खाने में दे रहा था इन द फूड और ऐसे ब्लड टेस्ट से भी पता नहीं चलता है लाइक लैबोरेटरी में लैब में लेके के फिर जब लेके गया और स्पेशल टेस्ट किया तो पता चला और इस पॉइजन का कोई टेस्ट भी नहीं है तो मुझे लगता है कि या तो जो भी अभी रिसेंटली मैं कर रही हूँ और ये न्यूज़ एलेना अली की तो शक में आ गया ना तो मैंने कहा अब आप हिंदू से अब शक कर रहे हैं बिकॉज दुबई में भी है और मैं न्यूज़ दिखाऊंगी कि क्या हाल किया दुबई में क्या कर रहे हैं हिंदू इंडियन तो गार्डियन ने शायद मेरा लाइक मैं तो डोल मडोल में थी ना कि ये क्या बोल रहे हैं मुझे स्टॉप कर रहे हैं और फिर मैंने लास्ट वो ले लिया मैंने कहा तुम लोग झूठ मुझसे बोल रहे हो कि डोंट टेक द सुपारी तो पहले तो ये मैं दिखाऊंगी तो इसमें लाइक मेरे आ रहा था कि आगा खानिस को इन्होंने मार डाला यूज़ करके नाम आइसिस का पाकिस्तान में जो 45 और कितने इंजर्ड हुए हैं आगा खान इज इन द बस कराची में मार रहे हैं सर मैं बस so let me just share this तो पहले ये thank you for saving if maybe if what has come to me is true oh नहीं नहीं पहले ये पहले तो ये है ना ये जो रिकॉर्डिंग हुई है और आप इसका ज़रूर डिस्कशन बॉक्स में जाएं और रीड करें कि ये क्या कर रहे हैं आर्या समाजी प्लानिंग इन इंडिया बट ऑल्सो टेररिज्म अगेंस्ट जेनोसाइड अगेंस्ट मुस्लिम्स तो ये वीडियो स्टार्ट मैंने किया तो मुझे शक हुआ कि लाइक टेलीपैथी भी आ रही है ना सिर्फ शक ऐसे नहीं हुआ और फिर मे बी दिस तो वो जो मुझे कह रहे हैं कि सुपारी ड्रॉप इट लेकिन फिर भी मुझे नहीं पता कि बस टेलीपैथी सच आ रही है oh my god so the last yesterday Indian government ordered killings in Pakistan intelligence officials claim a guardian अब तो मुझे और भी डर लगने लगा है कि शायद ये टेलीपैथी सच है कि ये सुपारी बंद कर दो allegations of up to 20 assassinations since 2020 follow Canada's accusation of Delhi role in murders of dissidents. Salim Rahmani being detained in 2010, his killing in 2022. Previously reported as the result of a suspected armed robbery, was allegedly planned out of the UAE, photograph Farooq Khan / EPA. So the Indian government assassinated individuals in Pakistan as part of a wider strategy to eliminate terrorists living on foreign soil, according to Indian and Pakistan intelligence operatives who spoke to The Guardian. So interviews with intelligence officials in both countries, as well as documents shared by Pakistani investigators, shed new light on how India's foreign intelligence agency allegedly began to carry out assassinations abroad as part of an emboldened approach to national security after 2019 और ये हो रहा है तो ये raw is directly controlled by the office of India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi who is running for a third term anyways अच्छा so that I'm going to skip some what is important also for me here very important is that their sleeper cells are being operated out of United Arab Emirates oh 6 को भी मार रहे हैं separatists in the abroad, both in Pakistan and the West. Allegations also suggest that 6 separatists in the Khalistan movement, the allegations, were targeted as part of these Indian foreign operations, both in Pakistan and the West. अच्छा और ये भी देखें when I was thinking कि पाकिस्तानियों को poor Pakistanis को वहाँ terrorist agencies foreign agencies टेरर करवा रहे लेकिन उनको बाय करती है तो दैट आई वाज थिंकिंग many years back in Pakistan जब मेरे साथ ये हो रहा था और आनंद किरण ने मैं सोच रही थी कि शायद ये सच भी हो सकता है कि फॉरेन एजेंसीज कर रही हैं फिर लेकिन फिर आई वुड फॉल बैक एंड जस्ट यू नो say no these are Pakistanis ना बिकॉज वो हमारे पास पास्ट में जो है ना एविडेंस कि पाकिस्तान करवा रही पाकिस्तान है पाकिस्तान अच्छा this is very important according to Pakistani investigators thanks to them तो सुपारी भी ड्रॉप कर दी पर आई डोंट नो लाइक माय माइंड कैन हाँ मुझे ऐसा लगा कि बहुत ज़्यादा अब मैं थोड़ी अलर्ट हो गई हूँ, लेकिन ये अलर्ट ऐसा है कि मेरी एनर्जी ड्रेन नहीं कर रहा है इतना ज़्यादा जितना हो रहा था पहले। जब से मैंने बहुत कम कर दिया सुपारी, these, oh my God, so according to Pakistani, God, although the Guardian could have saved my life here, since what the telepathy is coming. I can't say it properly, so I hope you understand what. And I'm kind of traumatized here. So please bear with me if I can't speak properly or communicate properly. और पता कैसे मैं बताऊंगी ये मेरे अच्छा थोड़ा सा अलर्टनेस आ रहा है थैंक्स टू मे बी प्रोटेक्ट आगा खानीस अराउंड द वर्ल्ड अगर या अली तू रहम कर या मौला तू फजल कर थैंक यू so much empowering family keep safe and don't make new friends or anything sorry अब देखिए मैं डराना I don't mean to scare you but just precautions because you know when you told me here that you're going out, you were traveling for vacations and you were going out with a couple of friends you found for dinner. मुझे इधर ऐसा डराया like I was getting negative feelings here just when you said it in Paran. Excuse me, yeah. And I will be taking pauses because I'm really traumatized. I don't have that वो मुझे मेरे wounds को open. So grief process नहीं कर सक रही हूँ मैं अपने feelings. Like वो मुझे ना एड्रेनलिन है और प्रोसेस नहीं कर सक रहे so it's very difficult for me to but I have to do this so according to Pakistani investigators these deaths were even these deaths were orchestrated by Indian intelligence sleeper cells mostly operating out of United Arab Emirates काश मैं बाहर जा सकती और मैं भी इन्वेस्टिगेट कर सकती एक दफ़ा तो मैं बाहर गई थी तो around very late to see how the Indians act with the woman who goes out late in the night and how the Pakistanis, how the taxi driver. लेकिन अब तो बिल्कुल भी हिम्मत नहीं है. So thanks to these Pakistani investigators, this time for your honesty. And thanks to Guardian for reporting this. UAE say peace sleeper cells हैं. भी नहीं. These deaths were orchestrated by Indian intelligence. Sleeper cells mostly operating. मुझे डर लगता है लेकिन मैंने तो कहा था कि मैं किसी की लाइफ सेव करने how I want to die to a sick brother in London. He asked me, Rick Gill. He was in Holborn College senior, but younger than me. Indian intelligence sleeper cells mostly operating out of from like United Arab, meaning from United Arab Emirates. The rise in killings is Zahra Supari Nakaji. My mother or my aunt, Zahra Supari Nakaji. Now, she's telling me in Kocha Sindhi, in my mother tongue, not to have the Supari. What are you telling me? Who are you? Devi. She's Devi. Zaranti is mine. Zaranti has passed away. She was living in America. I'm Devi. I'm Devi. Yani? Oh my God, I can't believe this. meaning, look, terrorism. Okay, sorry. Yeah, they could share. I don't know if it's true or not. She said a lot of things to me, like Said, Hakim Said, about Hakim Said, and things like the rise in killings. 2023 was credited to the increased activity of these cells, which are accused of paying millions of rupees. So this is what I was thinking, those poor Pakistanis who can be bought and sold. देखें आप पैसे के लिए नहीं कर रहे हैं ऐसा to carry out the we can only say we can't stop them, right? So many, wherever they are, the Indians, these raw agents and sleeper cells. So they're rich people also. मैं तो सुना था कि एक हिंदू यहाँ इंडिया का है, very rich in the UAE. Indian parlor lady ने मुझे बोला कि the rise बहुत rich है. The rise in killings are credited to the increased activity of these cells, which are accused of paying millions of rupees to local criminals. Oh, local criminals, Yani. Don't tell me. Oh, you mean to say Indian local, not UAE local, not our. Okay. Or poor Pakistan. Acha, they're local criminals, Yani Indian, or poor Pakistanis. यही मैं सोच रही थी कि ये स्टॉप करना है poor Pakistanis don't get sold. Indian agents also allegedly recruited. I mean ये एक ऐसा evidence claim आया है, अब हम sure नहीं है. Indian agents also allegedly अभी तक evidence इतना पक्का नहीं आया है, recruited jihadists to carry out the shootings and making them believe they were killing infidels. आगा खानीज भी हो सकते हैं ना. तो जो आर्य समाज का वीडियो है टेररिज्म ग्रुप, वो आप एलेना अली के वहां देख सकते हैं चैनल पे. डिस्कशन बॉक्स में डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स पढ़ सकते. पाकिस्तानी सिख told the protest in Lahore last September over the killing of Hardeep Singh Nijjar in Canada भी पहुंच गए हैं. Definitely. According to two India, I mean, it's not surprising, meaning, according to two Indian intelligence officers, अब ये यहाँ से, according to them, the spy agency's shift to focusing on dissident abroad was triggered by the Pulwama attacks in 2019, when a suicide bomber targeted a military convoy in the Indian-administered Kashmir. तो ये हमारे भी मुसीबत Pakistani, killing 40 paramilitary personnel. The Pakistani-based terror group Jaish-e-Mohammed claimed responsibility. I condemned this. I condemned it when I was in Pakistan. Also, Modi was running for a second term, brought back power after Pulwama. अच्छा ये पुलवामा का ये तो मुझे we could not stop the attacks because ultimately their safe havens were in Pakistan. So we had to get to the source, they say. Then the officer said India had drawn inspiration from intelligence agencies like Israel's Mossad, Russia's KGB, killing, or also cited the killing, he also said the killing of Saudi journalist, dissident Jamal Khashoggi, who was murdered in 2018. So had been directly cited by all officials that they will follow this kind of thing now. It was a few months after the killing of Jamal Khashoggi. So what senior officials said in meeting that if Saudis can do this, why not us? He recounted. What the Saudis did was very effective. You only get rid of your enemy. लेकिन जो एलेना अली का वो है वो तो कह रहे हैं कि जेनोसाइड करें मुसलमानों की आर्य समाजी ग्रुप आर्य समाजी टेररिस्ट ग्रुप जो आर्य समाज Senior officials from two separate Pakistani intelligence agencies said, "मेरा तो how will I go out here? Accident भी करवा सकते हैं." So as I'm तो इसलिए इस दफे मैं जा भी नहीं सकी बाहर once a month that I make, पाकिस्तानी इंटेलिजेंस और ये करेंगे और दुबई में इनके स्लीपर सेल्स हैं तो जस्ट फॉर प्रिकॉशंस कांट नहीं 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 जहरा सुपारी ना खाओ don't have the supari devi saying through because it's made in Dubai. Mm. So if what Devi is telling me is true, then there are Indian. That means my life is in danger in Dubai by these Indians involved. So agency said they suspected अभी तक कुछ अविष्टे India's involvement in up to 20 killings since 2020. They pointed to evidence relating to previously undisclosed inquiries into 7 of the cases, including witness testimonies. uh, Okay, arrest records, financial statements, WhatsApp messages, and passports, which investigators say showcase in detail the operations conducted by Indian spies to assassinate targets on Pakistani soil. The Guardian has seen the documents, but they could not be independently verified. Oh my God! Independently verify नहीं कर सके गार्डियन ने देखा है इन डॉक्यूमेंट्स को बट पाकिस्तान का जो वो है ना कि हम लोग लायर्स हैं reputation है the intelligence sources claim that targeted assassinations increased significantly in 2023, accusing India of involvement in the suspected deaths of about 15 people. Most of them were shot at close range by unknown gunmen. In a response to The Guardian, India's Ministry of External Affairs denied all the allegations. ठीक है तो India's Ministry of External Affairs has denied all the allegations made by Pakistani investigators, reiterating an earlier statement that they were false and malicious anti-India propaganda. तो ये भी पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है यार. So the ministry emphasized a previous denial made by Indian Foreign Minister Subramanyam Jaishankar that targeted killings in other countries were not government of India's policy. तो इंडिया ये कह रही है in reply to these allegations and what the Pakistani investigators have found. In the killing of Zayed Akhand, an alias from the convicted Kashmiri terrorist Zahur Mistri, who was involved in the deadly hijacking of an Air India flight, the Pakistani documents say, "Koi mujhe Indian nahi marega idhar and poison. I should eat." No, no. Acha, this happens to me. God, I feel like I'm possessed and they're controlled. They've controlled me. Oh my God, I'm in a doldrum of this. I'm kind of doubtful whether Davy is telling me or not the truth. Anyways, let's see. If I want to kill myself, I can have it. But it's slow poisoning, Sarah, so it's not going to kill you. Like on the spot, it's very sufferance will increase, your alertness will go down. My mouth is open, I'm shocked. अच्छा ये हो रहा है ये handler. So of course I was saying like throughout the world let's help like stop this terrorism activities raw hand. But the Pakistani documents say a raw handler allegedly paid for information on Akhan's movements and location over a period of months. But that's okay, like this is a terrorist, right? In Kashmir. She then allegedly contacted him directly, pretending to be a journalist who wanted to interview a terrorist in order to confirm his identity. Are you Zayed? I'm a journalist. Yeah. Zayed said to have responded for what you are messaging me. तो ये तो terrorist था. तो वो तो India तो से. Are you Zayed? Okay. Millions of rupees were then allegedly paid to Afghan nationals. अब ये अच्छा carrier millions of rupees ये तो I have no words for this. Rupees were then allegedly paid to Afghan nationals to carry out the shooting in Karachi. Carry out the shooting in Karachi like innocent people. Um, March 2022, they fled. Oh, ये क्या? पैसे. They fled over the border, but their handlers were later arrested by Pakistani security agencies. Like, carry out shootings in Karachi randomly? Oh my God, give tit for tat or something. What innocent people. According to evidence by Pakistan, the killings were regularly coordinated out of UAE. I'm dead. I could be dead. Were raw establishment. Very important. Sleepers for me. I mean, I have to be very careful here. Raw established sleeper cells that would separately arrange different parts of the operation and recruit the killers. Oh, I mean, if I could read more than this, fire. So I couldn't read more than this, but now in continuing now, investigators, I couldn't even read to myself more than this. I think I stopped this and shared on my Facebook. No, I stopped earlier on, shared something, it's another thing, and now I came back to read this before coming live stream here, and I stopped at this. Now let's read. Now this, if I have the energy, the emotions, the what Hosla, investigators alleged that millions of rupees would often be paid to criminals or impoverished locals to carry out the murders, with documents claiming that payments were mostly done via Dubai. बाप रे बाप. मुझे तो डर लगता है अंदर से कोई बाहर ना आ सके. सोचो कभी ऐसा हो तो क्या. Bobby movie song. हम तुम दुबई के फ्लैट में बंद हूँ और इंडियन रॉ एजेंट आ जाए. स्लीपर सा. ओह इस मुझे तो रात को भी इधर डर लगेगा. कैसे वो उसको मारा है ना किसने पता नहीं. दोस्त तुम क्या कहने आए हो. अमिताभ बच्चन. ये जो गंदी नाली के कीड़े हैं ना इनको fleet नहीं मारता है. Hmm. So tonight, guys, well, tonight I'm not going to sleep, but maybe in the daytime. ये लोग आ सकते हैं via Dubai. Meetings, khair, let's do our duty here. Meetings of raw handlers overseeing the killings are also said to have taken also place in Nepal, the Maldives, and Mauritius. हाँ ये मैंने पढ़ा है, sorry. The policy of Indian agents organizing killings in Pakistan. ये भी मैंने पढ़ा है. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, where did I stop? I keep forgetting. Sorry. This policy of Indian agents organizing killings in Pakistan hasn't been developed overnight, said a Pakistani official. We believe, okay. We believe they have worked for around 2 years, maybe even more, to establish these sleeper cells in the UAE. Achab, UAE में sleeper cells, who are mostly organizing the executions. After that, we began witnessing many killings. ये year 2000 से पहले भी ये जो 1990s में ये जो shooting sprees and on scooters and bikes में होते थे. ये foreign agents नहीं थे पाकिस्तान में? I mean, I'm just wondering. Even in the 1990s, we believe they have worked for around 2 years. I believe more than 2 years. But sleeper cells in the UAE were mostly organizing the executions, witnessing many killings, like random killings of citizens, aftermath of a protest. Okay, in case of Shahid, okay, this Jaish-e-Mohammed, one of the India's most notorious militants, several attempts were allegedly made to kill him. In the end of the documents claim it was an illiterate 20-year-old Pakistani who carried out the assassination in Pakistan. I also read this. So I took a break and read a little bit, like little by little, right? Like I come here little by little. Sometimes for 6 hours, the most this time, with Muhammad Arabi, but maybe 3 hours with Muhammad Arabi ex-Muslim. 6 hours, 7 hours the most, but 1 hour, 2 hours, no. कैसे देते ना? Like if it's against Islam, तो बिठा देते हैं इधर. बाबा अगर ऐसे जिन बेच रहे हो. In the end, the documents claim it was the illiterate 20-year-old Pakistan. Bet with me. Oh, I don't know how to speak properly. Imran Khan को shoot जो किया था ना. लेकिन this is not the case of Imran Khan, Jaish-e-Mohammed. अच्छा ये बहुत case of Shahid Latif, the commander of Jaish. Pakistani investigator. कोई दुबई वुबई है इधर? है. UAE, who carried out the assassination in Pakistan in October, allegedly recruited by RAW in the UAE, Baap re baap, where he was working for a minimal salary in an Amazon packing warehouse. देखो तुम उधर जाना ही नहीं जिधर Amazon entrance mall में. Oh, मुझे तो डर लगता है. इतना Zara. I'm talking to myself. Devi, Pakistani investigators found that the man had, excuse me, I can't read more than this. Killings of Bashir Ahmed Bir. Could it be the random killings also done by them? I'm thinking. Again, UAE carried out. in the what? Wait, undercover Indian agent tracked down Latif and later was promised 15 million Pakistani rupees in this owning catering company. Owning catering, hello, in the UAE if he carried out the killing. पाकिस्तान रेस्टोरेंट से भी डर लगता है. The young man was shot. Latif dead. The young man shot Latif dead in a mosque in Sialkot, but was arrested soon after along with accomplices. The killings of Bashir Ahmad Pir, commander of the militant outfit Hizbul Mujahideen, and Salim Rahmani. શું કરે છે? देखो, तुम लोग अगर गुजराती इंडियन इधर जिन विन भेजा है जैसे पाकिस्तान में मुझे लगा. मैं डरती नहीं हूँ अभी. और जब मैंने इलेना अली का वो सुना कि ये कैसे, बस जब मुझे वो अश्योरिटी मिलती है तो मैं तो उठती हूँ, लेकिन फिर बेचारी अल्लाह मुझे स्टॉप किया. मैंने तो ऐसा देखा आंख में आंख मिला के इन इंडियंस को जो 45 आगा खान, ये भी एयर ब्लू भी, यानी क्यों पाकिस्तानी कैप्टन अपने प्लेन को गिरा देगा और जब स्मैश कर मरगिला हिल्स. ये लाइक कुछ मिस्ट्री. सो मेरा मिस्ट्री केस भी है फेसबुक पे. मैंने ग्रुप बनाया है, मिस्टीरियस केस ग्रुप. पाकिस्तानी को मार रहे हैं. एयर ब्लू क्रैश पर्वत के पीछे. Can't sing that deadly song by Dushman movie, Indian movie. Chambe ka gaam, none of these. गाँव में तो प्रेमी रहते. So the video, the scenery is, the hills somewhere in India. हम तो नहीं, they kill like newlyweds in air blue. अब मेरा suspicions बढ़े. Oh, and all this happening in the UAE carried out. Owning. अच्छा 15 million. अच्छा bribery भी दे रहे हैं. Later was promised 15 million. Oh, he was promised 15 million Pakistani rupees in the UAE. Acha, and his own catering company in the UAE if he carried out the killing. Out of the UAE. पर ये भी है कि Bashir Ahmad Pir, killings of Bashir, commander of the militant outfit Hizbul Mujahideen, and Salim Rahmani, who was on India's most wanted list, were also. लेकिन ये दाऊद इब्राहिम को नहीं पकड़ सके, who were also allegedly planned out of the UAE. खैर मैं तो कहती हूँ जहाँ भी ये but the Americans in international courts justice, they say no, they have to be brought to the court. इसे किल नहीं कर सकते, even terrorists का. अच्छा ये तो हालत है. Who was on India's most wanted list were also allegedly planned out of the UAE with transaction receipts from Dubai appearing to show payments of millions of rupees to the killers. बाप रे बाप. पाकिस्तानी आप लोग innocent हमारे civilians ये तो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं. Random वो spree, going on spree, rupees to the killers. ये बहुत rich है ना. Dubai appearing to show. So transaction receipts appearing from Dubai to show payments of millions of rupees to the killers. Rahmani's death and previously been reported as the result of suspected armed robbery. Analysts believe Pakistani authorities have been reluctant to publicly acknowledge the killings as most of the targets are known terrorists, Ex-Shia, and associates of outlawed militant groups that Islamabad has long denied sheltering. तो एक तरफ से कह रहे हैं कि the Pakistani authorities have been reluctant, that's why कि Indians ही करा रहे हैं raw agents, because it will show that they have these terrorists breeding and sheltered in Pakistan and Pakistani. In most cases, public information about their deaths have been scant. However, Pakistani agencies showed evidence. Okay, I think my head, the pulling of my nerves. I think I'm very tired. Pakistani agents showed evidence that they had conducted investigations and arrests behind closed doors. अच्छा तो ये एक तरफ से पाकिस्तानी भी झूठ बोल के, so they now have to hide that even the port civilians can be bribed. So Pakistan had to hide all this. And these claiming that these terrorist militants, outlawed militant groups, have been arrested and put behind bars and all this. Right? So correct me if I'm wrong. The figures given to the Guardian match up with those collated. बाबा हम लोग क्यों मरे? Oh my God, suffer कर. We have no way of knowing the case. ये क्या है? I just read the Pakistan's refusal to publicly investigate the cases or even acknowledge that these individuals have been living in their jurisdiction. We have no way of knowing. और मरते रहे. Look, तो ये आप ये झूठ पे पाकिस्तान भी. If you look at the numbers, there is clearly a shift in intent by someone or other, said Sahni. It would be in Pakistan's interest to say this has been done by India. Equally, one of the legitimate lines of inquiry would be possible involvement of the Indian agencies, and we are like pendulums, you know, Pakistan as a झूठ, hiding, cover up, and India फिर करवाएगी अगर करवाए alleged है claimed. Now they've come out, some Pakistani investigators. और हम अपनी गलती मानना चाहिए ना, जैसे सैयद मुजम्मल ऑफिशियल और हम वो कर रहे हैं उनको तो salutations unending. Pakistan's Foreign Secretary Muhammad Cyrus Sajjad Qazi publicly acknowledged two of the killings in a press conference in January when he accused India of carrying out a sophisticated and sinister. ये the presence of sophisticated, sinister मेरे पास है force का. And if I flip and have the Supari campaign of extraterritorial and extrajudicial killings in Pakistan. Extraterritorial and extrajudicial killings. Sophisticated and sinister. ये तो मैं बिलीव कर सकती हूँ एक बड़ा sophisticated sinister presence इधर कब से है year 2000 से. ऐसे expressions ऐसे मेरा दिमाग. I'm not myself, I'm not the old Zahra. इस्लामाबाद और कैसे मुझे टॉर्चर करते हैं क्या what kind of expression. I mean, it's too high, it's too sophisticated, too sinister, too evil. Islamabad's accusations were met with skepticism by others due to the long-standing animosity. लेकिन देखिए मेरी तो कोई एनिमोसिटी नहीं थी हिंदू इंडियंस के साथ. For decades, India has accused Pakistan of bankrolling. ये भी है. Okay, I have to go now. I'll come back later. Thank you so much. And so, oh my goodness, I'm just shocked. Living in shock, extreme, how to and complicated case that we have in hand. We can't trust Pakistanis either. So let's see. Maybe Sayyid Muzammal can help us out. Okay, bye bye. Take care.